Hey guys, and welcome to Game Nights. I'm Alynzari, and this is Hogwarts Legacy. Headed back into Astrolabe level 10. Let's go. A quick recap of our previous video. We spoke to Professor Fig. We discovered that the locket we found in Gringotts, we created a map which linked to the forbidden section of the library. From there, we went to speak to Sebastian so we could sneak in there. Had a few battles, nearly got killed because I didn't defend properly when there were multiple enemies, and we found a pensieve where we saw 4 wizards creating rain and lush greenery in the middle of a famine in some village in the middle of nowhere, and then they were talking to some new student who is a 5th year. And of course, now we're back here. This is video 10, and I hope you enjoy my videos. Let us talk to Professor Fig. Oh, he's up here. Let me just check journal. I don't think there's anything else right now, other than that, which is not important right now. So we're good. Let's move.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
So, there we go. Chat with him. That's about hit level 11. So, I don't think we'll have any other quests besides that just yet, so let's check the map. For side quests, nothing, so we'll need to walk around a little bit. I'm pretty sure our bag is mostly empty. We're at 6, yeah, our bag is empty, so we're fine there. And we have another one of these done. Excellent. Weird cloak. And 6 more to move on there. 1 more on that, which is a side quest, relationship quest, and then 4 assignments. We're fine. Let's keep moving. Collections, right. Let's just hide that because I don't feel like having those like that. Let's move.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of unhelpful, but when you actually look at the map properly, now we have the black flag showing side quests or whatever. Now if we zoom in there, quest, we now know Natsai is there, we have flame thing, flue powder. There's no flue powder showing there despite having walked past it earlier, and this showing what we have in the region. Now if we go back to Hogwarts, we have side quest there, which is crossed wands and spell combination practice, which is good. Let's go back to quests. We have speak to Natsai, do the herbology class. Neither of those provide us with a spell, so we'll probably do herbology first. Learning Expelliarmus will be useful, so we'll probably want to do that before we do this. Successfully avoid enemy attacks and cast Incendio on 5 enemies. Ironically, doing this is easier if you do a bit of exploring. So let's do a little bit of exploring, see what we can do about getting those attacks done, shall we? Which means we'll head out there. Cool. Okay. Map. There we go. Now, although I didn't do it when heading off to explore or make our way to Hogsmeade, when you're walking around and doing general exploration, this is where we ran to earlier,
Revelio.
you can see stuff. Now, those balloons are only useful later, but I don't see anything here currently. So, let's keep moving. Look, we have a hut.
Revelio.
This is the groundkeeper's hut, apparently.
I should investigate.
Cave. Okay. Let's see. Requires fire. Now you can see these mushrooms, they are used for potions, I think. Important bit.
Accio. Incendio.
again, nothing of any particular use.
Revelio.
Oh, we have crystals. This is for something else, which we'll get to in a minute. Those crystals are also for something else. Just collecting them because having them is useful. Let's see. Money. Excellent.
Revelio.
In terms of that thing there, each one of them has a different thing. Some of them you need to float, some of them you need to use a cold spell, and of course this one used fire. So it all depends on what the symbol looks like in terms of what you need to do. Now we have a side quest there. So,
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
someone wants help. Let's do that.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch-Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch-Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch-Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch-Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Just saying, if she were part of science and intellectual discovery, blah blah, whatever the hell she was talking about, she would be in Ravenclaw, not Slytherin.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the
Okay, let's
astrolabe.
see what we can
It
do,
would mean
right?
so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
So, let's see. Should be a few of these things here soon enough. There's
This
one,
must
I
be
think.
where the Pinch-Smedley family
Ah,
astrolabe
there we
is.
go. Scarf. Okay, now we've got the items, so let's head back.
I should let
And
Grace know
three
that I found her
operations.
family astrolabe.
Cool.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Not at all.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay, there we go. Chatted with Natsai.
Off on another adventure.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Now here's a side quest, but we'll get
I
to
never
that in
thought
a minute.
Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Yes, I know. Let's get this combat going.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
Get down from here! Unhand me!
Okay.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Okay, this is a new enemy, and slightly stronger. So,
We present them all!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Leviosa!
No, don't...
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You've made a grave mistake.
Accio! Incendio!
okay.
What on earth
Pleasure to
just
finish.
happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Okay, I'll chat to her.
Revelio.
Let's see if there's any loot somewhere here, because sometimes they do drop stuff. Doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. Okay, let's chat with this lady.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay. This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Excellent.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
For those of you who are interested in playing the game, there are different types, and obviously this will be a basic continue playing, but I will get a compilation of every single different type of trial to see in the single video, so that it'll be like a tutorial type on Merlin trials. So let's do this.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
There we go.
Merlin's beard, how beautiful. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
There is another spell that you get later which actually makes this particular Merlin trial style much easier to deal with. Has much longer range.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Okay, the mic is muted, so unhelpful. But if you discover each of the flue powders per region, it'll show more of that region's map, which
Sometimes it
allows you to
seems all
discover
roads lead to
more easily.
Hogsmeade.
You won't discover everything that way, but you'll discover many things.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Excellent.
What can I do for you today?
You can buy stuff that I don't need. Okay, those two are both better than what I've got. And that...
A wise decision. Thank you.
Now all my potion recipes.
I hope to see you
Excellent.
again. Farewell for now.
Well, I actually think there's one or two more. I could be wrong though. Ooh, money. Thank you. And let's see what you have to offer.
Come on in. Now, where was I?
Okay, see,
Oh, yes.
350, 200, so 200 to the Mallow Suite. Fantastic.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
That's all I needed at this time, so thank you
No
very
one can
much.
say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Let's check the journal, see what we've got available. We are 3 on the Incendio, 3 on the Dodge. So, we'll go with map. We will world map. You know what? Yeah. Actually, Hogwarts. Side quest for cross wands. Let's go back there. And we will put an end to it here. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my videos. Please like, subscribe, and all that. Let's just see where we are there. Defeat Dark Wizards 5 and combos 105. Okay, and we've got that. Merlin Trials, and we're moving forward. Here we found another one of those. Ingredients and collections. 2 potion recipes missing. So yeah, see you guys next time. Best of luck, take care, I will see you guys soon. Please like, subscribe, comment, the usual. Take care.